Scoring for the Argonauts, number 33, Gilman. Scoring for the Bruins, number 44, Reggie Eric. Basket, number 32, Jacob Dillon. Scoring for the Bruins, number 32, Jacob Dillon. Scoring for Blackford, number 4, Kentrell Toomer. Scoring for the Argonauts, number 33, Luke Gilman. Timeout.
Cheering it over.
Decent number of people. That is the one disadvantage of going on this side, is that you can't see the crowd.
Three-point basket, number 4, Kentrell Toomer. Scoring for that, number 4, Chad Ryan. Timeout, Madison Grant. Full timeout. Foul runs number 32, Dylan. At the line for Madison Grant, number 10, Levi Nelson. Foul runs number 32, Dylan. Freshman number 33, Morgan. some tenderloins down at the Blackford cafeteria, supporting the Rotary Club. So go down there and support the Rotary Club, grab a tenderloin from Swayze Tenderloin. Pass is good by Kentrell Toomer. Technical foul call on the Madison Grand bench. Scoring for the Argonauts, number 10, Nelson. Found Bruins, number 34, Pregame. Nelson at the line, one shot. Foul on Argyle's number 20, Walker. At the line for the Bruins, number 4, Control Tumor, 2 shots. Checking in for the Argyles, number 14, Johnson. Scoring for Blackford, number 33, Eli Morgan. Scoring for the Argyles, number 3, Barnhart. Argyle's number 3, Barnhart. Team's 5th. At the line for Blackford, number 4, Turner. 2 shots.
5 fouls in 2 minutes. How did that happen? Less than 2 minutes.
I think most of our scoring has been free throws.
Foul Bruins, number 34, McFeely. Scoring for the Bruins, McFall. Scoring for the Argyles, number 14, Johnson. For the Bruins, 3-point basket, number 4, Tumor. Scoring for Blackford, number 44, Reggie Barron. Scoring for the Argyles, number 14, Johnson. Checking in for Blackford, number 12, Jacob Berry. McFall scores for the Bruins. Checking back in for the Argos, number 20, Levi Walker. Number 44, Durham scores for Blackford. Checking in for the Argos, number 30, Caleb Land.
Playing this minute? Yeah.
Scoring for the Argos, number 10, Nelson. Three-point basket, number 4, Kendrell Tuber. Number 44, Durham. Checking in for Madison, number 12, Richards. Also number 23, Rudy. In for Blackford, 14, Durrell. Scoring for the Bruins, number 4, Tumor. Found Argos, number 20, Waller. As the line for Blackford, number 34, McFeely. 2 shots.
Number 3 and number 4. Senior guards shoot 40% from 3. 15 points a game each.
Which numbers?
3 and 4.
Scoring for Blackford, 4, Tumor. Assist, Durham.
Yeah, when our clock says 3 minutes, that means it's time to start 3 minutes. Some places, the clock hits 0, that means it's time to start.
Found Bruins, number 44, Durham. At the line for the Argos, number 30, Caleb Land. Back in the Bruin lineup, number 0, Javion McFall. Blackford Bruins.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Blackford High School basketball. Tonight, the Bruins welcome the Madison Grant Argyles to Blackford High School. Madison Grant 2-7 on the year, 1-1 in the Central Indiana Conference. Blackford is also 1-1 in the CIC coming into tonight. 6-4 total for the year. Bruins went 2-1 at a tournament over the holidays. Madison Grant is led by two senior guards. Clayton Hull wears number 5, scores 15.3 points per game and shoots threes at a 42% mark. Tegan Yagi wears number 4 for Madison Grant. He scores 14.7 points per game and shoots 52% from beyond the arc. This is a matchup that's been historically pretty close between Blackford and Madison Grant. Madison Grant has won the last 3. The last time Blackford beat Madison Grant was in the state tournament in 2021. That was the year when the Bruins made it all the way to semi-state. Take a look at the CIC standings for this year so far. That is not correct. We'll get that fixed. There's the correct CIC standing. So Mississinawa, Frankton, and Alexandria atop the board right now at 2-0 each. Blackford and Madison Grant both 1-1, as we mentioned. Blackford's win came against Elwood, as did Madison Grant's. Blackford's loss in the CIC this year, a 5-point loss at Alexandria. Madison Grant's one loss in the CIC this year, a 5-point loss at home against Mississinawa. Madison Grant over the holidays played in the Grant 4 tournament where they lost both games to Oak Hill and Eastbrook. It's the first time Madison Grant has gone 0-2 in the Grant 4 since 2018.
The Indiana High School Athletic Association welcoming the Blackford Junior Senior High School. Tonight's varsity CIC matchup between the Madison Grant.
Taking a look at the boys' schedule, we mentioned they went 2-1 at that holiday tournament, beating Rushville and North Knox with their loss, a 4-point loss to Indianapolis Lutheran. It's Madison Grant tonight, and then tomorrow night the Bruins will be back here to take on the Starfires of South Adams. Next Friday night, the Bruins will travel to Mississinawa for another CIC matchup. Got a little over 2 minutes until tip-off, and we will step aside for the national anthem and the fight songs. And we'll be back for the tip.
So now fans see it as the Bruin Pep Band plays Argyle School Song. At this time, I ask you please rise and move your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem by the Blackford Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Holden Berlin. Welcome you back to Junior Senior High School. Let's meet our visiting Argyles. Non-starters. Number 3, Chad Lamb. 10, Xander Gillespie. 12, Xavier Yates. 20, Eli Nelson. 22, Dylan Hopper. 23, Luke Gilman. 30, Mike Almeida. 40, Brock Barnhart. Starting for the Argyles, number 4, Tegan Yates. Number 14, Andy Stanley. 15, Evan Gilch. 33, Matt Griffin. Number 5, Clayton Hall. Head coach, Josh Hendrickson. For your Blackford Bruins. Non-starters, number 2, Israel Toomer. 24, Mason Kitterman. 34, Gavin Collette. 32, Jacob Dillon. 0, Mason McFeely. 33, Reggie Hurd. Starting for the Bruins, 5'10", senior, number 1, Keaton Wells. 6'3", number 10, Gage Baker. 5'9", junior, number 11, Jacob Leaks. 5'10", senior, number 15, Ethan Morris. 6'2", senior, number 23, Vince Oxley. Head coach, Matt Justin. Tonight's officials, Jeff Wynn, Scott West, Sean Wander.
Argyles control the tip. Give it to the point guard, Tegan Yagi. Yagi looking to drive, back out to Hole. Yagi, number 4, and Hull, number 5, the 2 leading scorers for Madison Grant so far this season, averaging just about 15 points a game each. There's Yagi for 3, no good. This is Hull with it. Yagi looking to score again. Nothing there, and swatted away by Kean Wells, and the Bruins have the first steal of the game. Baker for 3, in and out. Baker averaging just over 10 points a game this year, 30% from beyond the 3-point line, but missed that one. Had a deflection there, brought in by Madison Grant. Cole looking for an opening, nothing there. Gavin Kellich has it. Poked away there, but gathered in by Andy Stanley of the Argyles. And back into their offense. This is Hull driving. Good. And a tie-up. And that was my mistake. That was not Hull. That was Maverick Griffin for Madison Grant. Missed a shot underneath. Tied up with Vince Oxley on the rebound, and Bruins have the ball on the alternating possession. 2 minutes gone in the first quarter, no points, just 3 possessions so far. Slow pace of play to start this first quarter. Get it to Vince Oxley inside. He goes up and scores.
Vince Oxley.
Oxley scores 7 points a game, 61% from the field on the season. Does most of his damage just like that, one-on-one inside. Kellich driving, it's knocked away, and this will stay with Madison Grant. Inbounds to Yagi. Yagi with a deep 3, no good. Rebound is batted around, and Gage Baker comes up with it. Point shot from Morris, no good. Guys get the rebound, and they have numbers. Morris was on the ground, but he's back now. Kellich thought about the deep 3. To Yagi. Yagi drives and is fouled. First whistle of the game. 3 minutes in.
Foul, Bruins, number
Now we go on
15,
Vince,
Morris.
or Ethan Morris, rather. This is Yelich driving. Off the glass. No good. There's Baker looking for an opening. That one's off the back of the rim. Foul picked up by Kellich.
Foul, Argyles, number 15, Kellich.
1 foul on either team so far, so we're a long way from shooting free throws. New rule in boys basketball this season and girls basketball for IHSAA. Take 2 shots at 5 fouls for the quarter. Resets every quarter. Ethan Morris driving, finds Vince Oxley. In and out. Oxley gets the rebound though and will score.
Number 23, Vince Oxley.
3 points for Hull is good.
3-point basket, number 5, Kurt Hall.
one by Stanley. Finds hole for three. No good that time. Oh, but knocked out of bounds by Gage Baker on the rebound. It'll stay with Madison Grant. Rebound is to Yagi. Griffin. Stanley for two, no good. Rebound comes out to Jacob Lease. Lease driving to Baker. There's the baseline. Almost thrown away, but it was saved. Ian Wells for two, no good. Gets his own rebound and a foul on Kelich.
Foul marking on number 15, Kelich. Checking in for Madison Grant, number 12, Zayden Yagi.
Xavier Yagi is into the game now for Madison Grant. They get it into Vince Oxley. Off the rim, no good. Yagi trying to find an opening, gets it to Clayton Hole. Madison Grant being really deliberate in this first quarter.
Both teams just really struggling to find any offense. Almost wonder the kids have been off a couple weeks, just come back to school this week, trying to get back into the groove. If they're anything like me, they've been sleeping in during break, and now they're having to get up early, some long days. Maybe they're a little short on sleep, but things are just not going well for either offense right now.
There's a foul. That'll be on Clayton Hole of Madison Grant. Put Gage Baker to the line.
Foul mark out is number 5, Hall. His first. At the line for Blackford, number 10, Baker.
Gage Baker will shoot 2 free throws. He's an 83% free throw shooter so far this season. Misses the first. Minute 50 to play in the first quarter. Bruins lead it 4-3. All 4 points from Vince Oxley underneath. Gage Baker is on the board with a free throw. So the Bruins lead by 2, just under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's knocked away by Mason Kitterman, and the Bruins have another steal. Morris driving, and off the glass, and good.
Number 15, Morris.
7-3 Blackford leads. No good, and he was fouled. He's going to go against Mason Kitterman.
Foul Bruins are 24, Kitterman was first.
He's not happy about it.
At the line for Madison Grant. Number 4, Tegan Yagi.
Tegan Yagi will go to the line to shoot 2, looking for his first points of the game. That's the first. Makes them both, so it's back down to a 2-point lead for the Bruins. Ethan Morris finds the hole and drives to the basket for 2.
The C's just parted there, and Morris took advantage.
That shot is missed by Madison Grant. Kean Wells comes down with the rebound, pushes it ahead to Gage Baker. Gage Baker finds Ethan Morris wide open for 3. Got it.
Number 15, Morris.
Just like that, it's a 12-5 lead for Blackford. Hole for three. Rattled out. Seconds left. Bruins will likely hold for the last shot of the first quarter. Morris finds Kean Wells for three. Got it. And it's a 10-point Blackford lead at the end of the first quarter. What was almost unimaginable to think that either team was going to get to 10 points in the first quarter. But a flurry from the Bruins at the end there with 2 threes. The final minute. They lead at 15-5. Ethan Morris leading the way for Blackford with 7. Vince Oxley has 4. Kean Wells hit that 3 right at the end of the first quarter. For Madison Grant, Clayton Hull hit a 3, and Tegan Yagi has the 2 free throws, and that's their 5 points so far.
Starting in the second quarter, checking in for the Argos. Number 10, Xander Gillespie.
Gillespie is into the game for Madison Grant, seeing his first action of the night, number 10. Looks like he came in for Xavier Yagi. This is Tegan Yagi with it. Yagi for a deep 3, and it's good.
3-point basket. Number 4, Tegan Yagi.
5 points for Tegan Yagi earlier in this one. He averages 15. Mason Kitterman at the top of the key. After Ethan Morris. Gage Baker for 3, off the mark. Morris for 2 on a nice inbounds play.
Good pass, good work.
Morris.
Lead is 9. Clayton Hull. Yagi with another deep 3, not good this time. Ethan Morris driving again. No good. Yagi gets the rebound. Ethan Morris already with 9 points tonight. Gillespie went up with it. No good. The collision of Bruins there, but Gage Baker able to handle it. It's it to Kean Wells. Wells drives, no good. Kitterman with the putback.
Number 24, Mason Kitterman.
Madison Grant bench wants a timeout. So the Bruins lead 19-8. Just 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Timeout, Madison Grant. 30-second timeout.
Madison Grant has yet to hit a field goal from inside the arc. They've got 2 threes and they've got 2 free throws, making up their 8 points, but no field goals, no 2-point field goals for the Argyles. Maverick Griffin inside, and he's knocked away.
Checking in the Argyle lineup.
Stay with Madison Grant. Taking a long time to get this ball in. Gets it to Clayton Hull. Back to Tegan Yagi. Gets it to Stanley. Back to Yagi. Clayton Hull for two. Off the front of the rim and no good, but Madison Grant gets the rebound and misses. Rebounds and misses again. Gage Baker comes up with the rebound. On that occasion, Kean Wells open for three. Oh, rolls out. Jacob Lease gets the rebound for the Bruins, and Gage Baker now driving, and he will score. Madison Grant is going to call timeout again. Lead up to 13.
We're glad you've joined us tonight here online. Glad you could join us online, but we'd love to see you here in person. If you weren't able to make it out tonight, you'll have another chance tomorrow night. The Blackford boys take on, who do they take on tomorrow night, Jake? You got the schedule there.
South Adams.
South Adams tomorrow night. If you're busy tomorrow night, you have another chance actually just past noon tomorrow. The girls will play 12:30 in a key conference matchup against Oak Hill. So a big weekend here in the Blackford High School gym with 3 games in a little over 24 hours.
Do we have the girls' conference standings?
We do not.
Oh, okay.
We have them, but they're not updated.
Okay.
What we do know is Blackford is leading the conference now, undefeated.
Checking in for the Bruins, number 34, Gavin Collette.
All right, set to go again. 5 minutes to play in the first half. Bruins leading 21-8.
Just real quick before we leave that topic, Jake, I do have an update there on the standings. So Eastbrook actually leads the Central Indiana Conference for the girls at 4-0. Blackford currently 3-0. Blackford will take on Oak Hill. Oak Hill sitting in 4th place at 2-2 in the conference and 9-7 overall. An important game tomorrow for the Bruins if they have aspirations of winning the conference.
Bruins are the reigning CIC champions on the girls' side. Three-point shot, no good. That is to Gillespie of Madison Grant. It's Yagi on the run. The charge is called on Yagi. It's Gavin Collette that took the charge. The bench was pretty pumped about that one.
Where is it?
I'm standing right in front of the door down there. My phone camera's clamped.
So Ethan Morris brings it up for the Bruins after the Madison Grant charge was called. There's a foul whistle off the ball. I think it's going to be on number 5 of Madison Grant. That's Clayton Hull. It's his second foul. That could be important to watch. Hull is an essential part of this Madison Grant team. We're gonna get a, looks like maybe a technical on the Madison Grant bench, and it is.
Technical foul call on the
Not sure what was said, but the whistle, the official was certainly very quick to whistle it.
At the line for the Bruins.
So Jacob Lease will shoot free throws for the Bruins after the technical foul. Lease is 84% from the free throw line this season. Splits those. After that second foul was called on Clayton Hull, Cole was over talking with coaches on the Madison Grant bench, and the referee was right there, and something was said that the referee did not like, and Madison Grant picks up the technical foul. This is Call It for three, no good. Comes out to Gillespie of Madison Grant. Yagi driving, nothing there. Gives it to Clayton Hole for three, no good. Bruins come down with the rebound. It's going to be a foul on Xander Gillespie of Madison Grant. Swatted at the driving Ethan Morris. Morris will go to the line. Morris already has 9 points tonight. Makes both of his free throws there. He's got 11 on the night. That's already better than his average, which is 10. It's been quite a dry spell for the Madison Grant offense. Have not scored since the first minute of this second quarter. Yagi driving, knocked away by Morris, saved by the Argyles, but the Bruins come up with it. And Morris now on the run. Bruins have numbers for three, no good. Andy Stanley with the rebound for Madison Grant. He finds Clayton Hole on the run. And Madison Grant has 10. Morris looking for something. There's Gavin Collett. Luis with it. Blackford bench wants a timeout. There wasn't a lot going on that offensively, so they will clock it over with 2:35 to play. Here in the second quarter, Bruins lead 24-10. Ethan Morris leading the scoring for Blackford with 11. No one else for the Bruins has more than 4. It's been a pretty balanced attack from all of the Bruins starters. Madison Grant, only 2 players have scored. It's Clayton Hole and Tegan Yagi. They have 5 points apiece. Blackford has to be happy with what they're doing defensively today. Held Madison Grant to just 10 points. Only 2 minutes until halftime. Madison Grant averages about 55 a game. Ethan Morris lost the handle for a second. He needs to find someone to pass to, and he does. Go inside to Vince Oxley. Oxley taking on the defender one-on-one. No good, but he gets the rebound, and it's knocked away. Will stay with the Bruins. Blackford likes that matchup between Vince Oxley and Maverick Griffin from Madison Grant. If they have that one-on-one opportunity, they've been going to it. That's Kean Wells who drives around for 2.
Kean Wells.
Blackford lead up to 16. inside to Maverick Griffin, who runs into a wall. That was Mason Kitterman on defense. It's another Madison Grant turnover. Bruins find Jacob Least for 3. Off the mark. Rebound is to Madison Grant. It's Clayton Hull driving. Gets it back out to Maverick Griffin for 3, and it's good.
Three-point basket. For the Argyles, number 33, Griffin.
Under a minute left now in the first half. Looks like the Bruins are content to take this pretty slow. King Wells, a deep 3, no good. That is to Madison Grant. They get it to Andy Stanley. Kellich driving. Goes up, no good. Runs out in front to Jacob Lease, who scores. First field goal of the night for Jacob Lease. That one's thrown away. We'll go back to Blackford with 10 seconds to play.
Checking back in the Bruin lineup, number 10, Gage Baker. Back in for the Argyles, number 12,
15-point lead for the Bruins.
Luke Gilman.
Held Madison Grant to just 13 in this first half. We mentioned it, Madison Grant averages 55. Pretty impressive showing from the Bruin defense so far in this one. Gage Baker for 3, no good. Rebound, not good either. So the Bruins will take a 15-point lead into halftime over Madison Grant, looking for their first win over the Argyles since the 2021 sectional opener.
Blackford Athletics would like to thank some of our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Those include Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, Langdon Brothers, Save-A-Lot Food Stores, Pizza King, Marion Health, Maddox Family Dental Center, OJC Trucking, and Packasack. Thank you for supporting Bruin Athletics.
Shocked that she acted like she got. But he's not.
He's bigger than her.
Scoring in the first half for Blackford, Ethan Morris led the way with 11 points. Ken Wells had 5, Gage Baker had 3, Jacob Lease had 3, Vince Oxley had 4, Mason Kitterman had 2. For Madison Grant, Tegan Yagi scored 5 points in that first half. Clayton Hull scored 5 points, and Maverick Griffin had 3.
wrestling team. 5 girls competed in the semi-state today. 4 of those girls won matches, and 2 girls, Madison Flores and Madison Henderson, will advance to the girls' state tournament next Friday. The other girls competing in the semi-state today were Sarah Yoho, Cheyenne Gentile, and Julie Talman. Congratulations, Madison and Madison. Also, the girls will play Oak Hill at home tomorrow, but due to illness, Oak Hill will only have enough JV players to play 1/2. Therefore, the shortened JV game means that the varsity game will start sooner tomorrow. JV starts at 11. Play resumes and starters both ways for each squad. For the Gunners, we Tegan Yagi, Clayton Hall, Andy Stanley, Gavin Kilch, Matt Griffin. For the Bruins, we Kean Wells, Gage Baker, Jacob Lease, Ethan Morris, and Vince Oxley.
Set to begin the second half now. Blackford leading 28-13 over the Madison Grant Argyles. Blackford 6-4 on the season, 1-1 in the conference. Madison Grant 2-7, also 1-1 in the conference. This is Tegan Yagi with it. Kick it out to Kellich. Yagi for 3, off the front of the rim and no good. Jacob Lease with the rebound. Ethan Morris driving. He traveled underneath. Ethan Morris leading the way for the Bruins so far tonight. He's got 11. This is Andy Stanley bringing it up the floor for Madison Grant this time. Griffin for 3, no good. Gage Baker finds Vince Oxley on the run for 2.
Oxley starts off the second half like he started off the first half.
Oxley scored the first 4 points of the game for the Bruins. Hadn't scored since. It's Clayton Hull for 2.
Number 5, Clayton Hall.
Only the second made field goal from inside the 3-point line for Madison Grant tonight. Gage Baker lost it and in the scrum came away with an easy 2-point basket. Three points for Tegan Yagi.
Number 4, Tegan Yagi.
Madison Grant offense looking a little more lively now than they did in the first half. Ian Wells for 2, and he scores.
Scoring for the Bruins, number 1, Kean Wells.
A deep 3 for Madison Grant, way off the mark. Ethan Morris brings down the rebound. The Bruins will set up their offense. Find Vince Oxley underneath, get it back out to Jacob Lease. Lease will drive, and it's in and out. out of bounds, and it will go to Madison Grant. Andy Stanley has brought the ball up the floor every time for Madison Grant so far in the second half. That job was reserved primarily for Tegan Yagi in the first half, so a little bit of a change for Madison Grant. It's Clayton Hull for two. No good. It's Keenan Wells with the rebound, and he's driving. Out of bounds, it'll go to Madison Grant. Kellich for three. No good. Andy Stanley gets the rebound for Madison Grant. They find Tegan Yagi for three. No good. This time Blackford comes down with the rebound. That's Gage Baker. Baker finds Vince Oxley open under the basket. No good. Rebound is to Maverick Griffin. Yagi for three, and it is good. Bruin lead is down to 13. So a couple threes from Tegan Yagi to start off this third quarter. That's Jacob Leese, no good. Tried to get his own rebound, knocked out of bounds. It'll go to Madison Grant.
Number 24, Mason Kitterman.
Well, I don't know what the Madison Grant coach told the team at halftime, but it seems to have had some effect. They've definitely come out in the second half with a lot more success.
Mason Kitterman came in for Vince Oxley. That last dead ball. Tegan Yagi no good that time. Maverick Griffin with the rebound. And he scores.
Lead now down to 11.
33, Griffin.
Wells with it, looking for somebody. There's Gage Baker. He will drive, and no good. The open lane, able to finish the play. Tegan Yagi for three, no good, but Maverick Griffin gets the rebound. He misses. This time it is to Jacob Leese. Leese hands it off to Morris. That is out of bounds. It will stay with the Bruins.
Checking in from the Bruins, number 32, Jacob Dillon.
Jacob Dillon will come in for Kean Wells. Two subs in the game at one time is about the most you will ever see with this Blackford team. Only go about 7 or 8 players deep on any given night. Gage Baker for two. No good. Off the hand of Mason Kitterman. No, it was off of Madison Grant. No, it was off of Mason Kitterman. Okay. Andy Stanley brings it up the floor, finds Tegan Yagi, back to Stanley. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Madison Grant. They've been trying to find Yagi over there on the left side of the three-point line, and that's where he's hit his 2 threes early in the third quarter. He's got a touch there on almost every possession.
Madison Grant's had several opportunities here the last few possessions to try to get this lead down in the single digits. Here's another one.
And there it is, Tegan Yagi for three again, and it is an 8-point lead. lead was 10 at the end of the first quarter. It was 15 at halftime, and now it is down to 8. There's Jacob Lease for 2. No good. Jacob Dillon gets the rebound for the Bruins, but throws it away. Hole for 3. And the three-point shots are falling now for Madison Grant. It is a 5-point game.
Blackford's lucky this game is being played at Blackford, because if we were at Madison Grant, the crowd would be going crazy right now with this massive comeback. But as is, they've brought a pretty decent fan base to this game, but they seem a little quiet still.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's not been a bigger cheer from the Madison Grant side. You're right. There are a lot of them here. It's not super vocal.
Well, this has been an impressive comeback on behalf of the Argyles. They really, in the first half, showed no signs that they'd really be able to put anything together like they have here in the third quarter.
Tegan Yagi and Clayton Hull, they shoot 52% and 42% from the three-point line. And they took a lot of threes in that first half, and they just made one each. And that has changed in the second half. Tegan Yagi has made 3 already. Clayton Hull has made 1 in the third quarter. Madison Grant only had 13 points in the whole first half. They've had 16 points in not quite a quarter.
Well, you kind of feel like Blackford really needs to find a bucket here. Hopefully they're able to draw something up in the huddle.
Had Jacob Lease cutting, didn't give it to him. Foul off the ball.
Number 24, Kitterman.
On Mason Kitterman. That is his second. Not a whole lot of fouls called in this game overall. Nobody has more than 2 fouls. We haven't got to the bonus in any quarter.
Wow.
That one hurts, though.
Wow.
That's on Mason Kitterman again. Clayton Hull will go to the line to try and complete the three-point play. And don't look now, but he could cut this game to 2. Completes the and one, and it is a 2-point game. 13 points now for Clayton Hull. Needs something to stop this skid. There's Gage Baker off the back of the rim. Hitterman dives for the rebound, but it's out to Clayton Hull of Madison Grant. This is Kellich for 3. Got it.
My.
And Madison Grant has the lead,
Oh
35 to 34.
It's unimaginable a few minutes ago that Madison Grant would ever lead in this game.
They haven't led in the whole game until this moment. There's Jacob Lease, no good. It's one of those things where it doesn't even really feel like they're leading.
Madison Grant's going to hold for the last shot here at the end of the third quarter. They will have the lead, it appears, as we head into the fourth.
Here's Tegan Yagi from that left side again. Missed it that time. And heave is no good. So Madison Grant comes all the way back. It was 28 to 13 at halftime. Madison Grant scored 22 in that third quarter, and they lead at 35 to 34.
All right, Jacob. Well, if you're at home watching us, now's the time to go grab a drink, do whatever you need to do. Get back in here in the next about 30 seconds to a minute. We've got a good one coming up here in the fourth quarter. If you're so inclined, you can text your friends and let them know that there's a good game going on here on YouTube, that they can join us. We're on YouTube at Blackford TV.
Of course, the people watching already know that. They found us somehow, I guess.
They do. But if you want to,
you need a reminder to tell your friends.
Want to know what to put in your text? Yeah.
Yes.
We appreciate those of you that are out there watching us. We wouldn't mind to see a few more on the live viewing numbers.
go for the yard bounds. Number 12, Xavier Yankee.
Xavier Yagi is back in the game for Madison Grant. Blackford comes back out with the same squad that went to the bench at the end of the third quarter. Bruins were outscored 22-6 in that third quarter, and through the whole first half, it just did not seem like Madison Grant was capable of doing that, but their two shooters, Clayton Hull and Tegan Yagi, really came to life there in the third quarter. Got some help from Gavin Kellich at the end. He hit the shot to give them the lead. Now Mason Kitterman will try a three for Blackford off the back of the rim. No good. Argyles go inside. They find Xavier Yagi, and that's swatted, and it will be a foul on the Bruins. One will go against Gage Baker. It's his first foul of the night.
At the line for Madison Grant, number 12, Xavier.
Xavier Yagi's only shot 3 free throws on the year, and he's made all of them. That's the first foul of the night on Gage Baker. Xavier Yagi makes his second free throw. Gage Baker usually has a tendency to get into foul trouble, so only one foul on the night so far for him. That is definitely a good sign for the Bruins. Not a good sign being down 3 after having a 15-point lead at halftime. This is Vince Oxley driving and scoring for the Bruins.
For the Bruins, 23, Vince Oxley.
8 points for Oxley tonight. Three-pointer for Madison Grant was no good, and there's a foul called on Xavier Yagi.
Foul Argyles, number 12, Xavier Yagi, his first.
It feels like an important couple of possessions there with Blackford getting the bucket, and then Madison Grant taking maybe not the quick shot that they wanted there. Blackford a chance to take the lead back.
Madison Grant's got all 5 of their starters back in the game, as does Blackford. Gage Baker looking for an opening, and he will score.
Baker.
And the Bruins have a 1-point lead. Andy Stanley with it for Madison Grant, gives it to Clayton Hull. Tegan Yagi, thought he got fouled. Nothing called. There have not been many fouls called in this game. Total. Tegan Yagi driving. No whistle, and it is no good. Let's give it to Gage Baker. Gage Baker looking to drive. And that one's no good. Rebound, fought for, and won by Vince Oxley. And Oxley is fouled by Maverick Griffin. Great hustle by Vince Oxley underneath on that play.
Oxley's really made some key plays here, both starting the game off, starting the second half off, and getting the basket there a few minutes ago on the drive, which you don't really expect from the big man. But definitely keeping the Bruins in this when they really need someone to step up.
So misses the first free throw. Bruins have a 1-point lead. 5 minutes and 49 seconds to play in the game. Oxley misses them both, but Gage Baker gets the rebound. 2 big offensive rebounds on this possession for Blackford. Kean Wells drives, no good. Almost another offensive rebound, and they will give it to Blackford. Timeout is called by Madison Grant. trail by 1 after trailing by 15 at halftime. Blackford will have the ball under their own basket, out of the timeout. Blackford has had success on the inbounds plays in this game. We'll see if that continues in what seems to be a pretty crucial spot. Leading by 1, just under 6 minutes left.
Well, if you couldn't make it here tonight, I'm glad you're joining us on YouTube TV, but it looks like, looking at the press section, you could have chosen from up to 3 different radio stations to listen to the game tonight. In addition to Ed Thurman on WPGW in Portland, which is 2 other radio stations here.
And of course, you can watch on YouTube.
They already know that.
Right, right. Well, that inbounds play did not work as well as the other ones in the first half did, but Bruins do retain possession, and they will set up the half-court offense. And that foul underneath, I think that's going to go against Jacob Lease.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Foul runs number 11, Leafs. His first, team second.
First foul of the game on Jacob Lease. And Andy Stanley bringing it up the floor for Madison Grant. To Yagi. Hole to Kellich. Poked away by Gage Baker. Clayton Holt gets it back and misses the layup. Foul is called. I think this is going to go on Vince Oxley.
Foul runs number 23, Oxley.
Does. That is his first. That will put Clayton Hull at the line. He's a pretty good free throw shooter. 90% on the year, 1 of 2 tonight. Makes the first to tie the game, and then this one to take the lead. Looks good, so the Argyles now have a 1-point lead. Blackford has not hit a 3-point shot since the first quarter. Gage Baker spinning and driving and scoring. Baker has 9 tonight. This is Clayton Hull driving. And the foul will be called on Vince Oxley. That's a rough one.
Foul runs number 10, Baker.
Oh, they got Gage Baker.
At the line from there goes number 5.
So that's 2 on Gage Baker. And now Clayton Hull, the 90% free throw shooter, back at the line. Out on the second, so it is a tie game, 40-40. 4.5 minutes left. This is Gage Baker driving again and scoring again.
Gage Baker.
It's a 2-point Blackford lead. So the 3-point shot that got Madison Grant back into this game has not been there so far in the fourth quarter. This is Andy Stanley driving, and he scores. First points of the night for Andy Stanley. It is once again a tie game. Ethan Morris finds Gage Baker. Baker has the last 4 points for Blackford.
Baker's been very aggressive on the drive.
He's driving again and scoring again. That's 3 possessions in a row. Gage Baker has just taken over. And He has 13 points tonight.
Blackford definitely has been more aggressive off the dribble here the last few minutes in this quarter. Those of you who might be considering coming out tomorrow to watch the girls as they take on Oak Hill in the conference contest, might want to be aware the JV teams only have a few limited players, so they're only going to play one half. So the JV game starts at 11. So the varsity game could begin as early as 11:30 or 11:45. So some of the schedules list that game for the girls as 12:30. But if you're planning to come out, be here significantly before that.
Gage Baker had those last 6 big points for Blackford. He had 3 in the first half, and he has scored 10 here in the second half. On the flip side for Blackford, Ethan Morris had 11 in the first half, and he's had none in the second half. So here's Andy Stanley with it, gives it to Clayton Hull. To Hull, and that's off the foot of one of the Bruins. Yagi comes up with it.
Oh, Yagi very aggressive there with the left hand, pushing off pretty good.
Blackford fans want to travel, but they're not going to get it. This is going to be a foul on Kean Wells.
There's a lot of action going on that play. There's some forearm shivers, a travel, a couple of fouls at the end.
There were fouls that could have been called both ways for sure on several occasions before the whistle actually went off. Keegan Yagi makes his first free throw. Brings it back down to a 1-point game. No good on the second. Rebound is out to Jacob Lease. Gage Baker driving again and scoring again.
Baker's just taking over this fourth quarter.
Baker up to 15 points tonight. Tegan Yagi for 3. Got it.
Wow.
And it is once again a tie game. Gage Baker, and he's fouled. Foul's going to go against Maverick Griffin.
Foul on rounds number 4.
Not Maverick Griffin, it'll go on Clayton Hull. And that is his 3rd.
Baker on the line for the Bruins.
This is Gage Baker, and now we've got a discussion. Maybe they're talking about who that foul is on. Nope. All right, we play on. So it's Gage Baker shooting 2 free throws. He makes the first. Makes them both, so it's a 2-point Blackford lead. Andy Stanley bringing it up the floor for Madison Grant. Leahy on the move, he has it. Bruins wanted an offensive foul, not gonna get it. Madison Grant gets the rebound. This is Maverick Griffin with it. It's Kellich. Kellich hit that big 3 to give Madison Grant their first lead of the game. This is Andy Stanley driving. Knocked away, dove for by the Bruins. Kean Wells on the run out, and it's a bad pass. Lots of action there, and the Bruins call a timeout.
Whoa.
With the ball on the floor. Man, seemed like a good idea at the time, but.
Well, I'm not sure that anyone had possession when he called the timeout. You have to have possession of the ball.
Kean Wells had his hand on top of the ball, pinned against the floor. That's, yeah, I can see where, if you're Madison Gray, you might say that. It's not possession.
Well, tonight's match, a key matchup in the middle of the conference standings in the Central Indiana Conference. Both Blackford and Madison Grant 1-1 in the conference. One game behind the leaders of Mississinawa, Franklin, and Alexandria, all at 2-0. So the loser today will take their second loss. would be a hard time to earn a hard challenge to earn a conference championship with 2 losses.
This is Gage Baker for 3, no good. Rebound comes out to Maverick Griffin. Madison Grant has it again, down 2. Clock ticking under 2 minutes to go. This is Tegan Yagi spinning and traveling. Well, it was probably gonna be a turnover anyway. He was passing it back out to Clayton Hull, who was well defended, and it was a bit out of control from Tegan Yagi.
Madison Grant's gonna extend the defense now, and they get the steal.
And Blackford turns it over. Maverick Griffin driving, and he traveled.
Turns it over.
2 big travels on Madison Grant. They will keep the pressure on. Bruins make it to half court this time. Ian Wells for 3. No good. Vince Oxley with the rebound, and he scores.
Oxley just there at a key moment again.
Oxley's only got 10, but it feels like a lot more. He has scored in big moments all night. This is Clayton Hull for 3, no good. Helich gets the rebound, gets it to Tegan Yagi for 3, no good again. This one's out of bounds on Blackford. Madison Grant will keep it. Last touch by Jacob Lease.
Under a minute to go here. You feel like Madison Grant needs a bucket.
So Helich will inbound. Andy Stanley. Back to Kelich. Not a whole lot of urgency from Madison Grant. This is Kelich again. And he scores off the glass, so it's a 2-point game, and a timeout is called. A 30-second timeout called by Madison Grant. 41.8 seconds to play. Bruins lead by 2. They will have the ball.
Well, in the first half, this game did not look like it was going to have an exciting finish as Blackford really controlled the game. The third quarter was a different story.
Yep, if you're just joining us, Blackford led 28-13 at halftime. Madison Grant was just not able to get anything going offensively until the third quarter. They outscored Blackford 22-6. They actually had the lead at the end of the third quarter. It was 35-34. The lead has not been bigger than 4 points since then. Bruins lead it now by 2. 41.8 seconds to play. Gage Baker will inbound. Madison Grant will press. And Gage Baker will not inbound. And give it to Ethan Morris.
Certainly a little confusion here by the Bruins on their strategy to inbound the ball against this press, which you would think they had that figured out there in the huddle. But they do manage to get it down the floor without too much trouble.
Maybe will foul Gage Baker. That's what the Bruins want. Gage Baker is an 83% free throw shooter, but we're not shooting yet. So I guess that doesn't matter. Next foul, Bruins will be shooting.
Madison Grant does need to get out there and probably commit the foul.
And they do. That's Ethan Morris that'll go to the line for Blackford. And that's a much better option from a Madison Grant point of view. Ethan Morris is a 57% free throw shooter.
Number 15, Ethan Morris at the line for Blackford. 2 shots.
Madison Grant in the second half has been very effective from the three-point line. Morris makes the first. So a three-point lead is certainly not safe.
Still one
the
possession.
Free throws, one possession game, and Madison Grant throws it away. Just over the head of Tegan Yagi. And that one hurts. Get it into Ethan Morris. Almost thrown away, but they get it to Vince Oxley, and now Jacob Lease is fouled.
Foul Argyle, number 5, Clayton Hull.
Jacob least. He's 84% from the free throw line so far this season.
Well, if Lees can hit even one of these, make it a 2-possession game, I think you feel pretty good if you're a Bruin fan.
This is the first. It's a 3-point lead for Blackford, 19.6 seconds to play. He misses them both. Madison Grant's been really good from the 3-point line, especially Tegan Yagi. Let's see if they find him. There he is with the ball. Well guarded. 10 seconds to go. Tegan Yagi with it. Hoists a 3. No, not even close. And the Bruin fans can feel it now. 2.6 seconds left. Ethan Morris came down with the rebound, and he will shoot.
Stanley. Going to the line for the Bruins, number 15, Morris. 2 shots.
Ethan Morris makes the first, and it's a 2-possession game. Makes them both. And the Bruins hang on to beat Madison Grant 53-48. They led by 15 at halftime. Madison Grant came all the way back, took the lead briefly. It was tight all the way through the fourth quarter, but the Bruins hold on to win by 5 and advance to 2-1 in the CIC, 7-4 overall. Madison Grant drops to 2-8 overall, 1-2 in the CIC. Next up for Blackford, they'll be back here again tomorrow night to take on the South Adams Starfires. And then next Friday night, they will play at Mississinewa. For Madison Grant, tomorrow night, they will be back home to take on Northfield. Then they will play Frankton on Friday night, on next Friday night. Leading scorers for the Bruins, Gage Baker ended up with 17 after only having 3 in the first half. He hit some big ones there in the fourth quarter to help Blackford to keep the lead. Ethan Morris had 13 in the first half. He finished with 16. Vince Oxley had 10, including the first 4 points of the games for Blackford. On the Madison Grant side, Tegan Yagi had 18 points. He hit 4 3-pointers for the Argyles. And Clayton Hull had 16. He hit 2 3-pointers for Madison Grant. It's the first win for Blackford against Madison Grant in 4 matchups. Last time the Bruins beat the Argyles was in the state tournament in 2021.
If we're naming a player of the game, I think it's probably Baker. There on when Madison Grant was completing their run to really catch up and close that gap and move to the lead. The only way Blackford finally got going again was when Baker kind of decided to take over on his own and started taking the dribble to the basket. Found some offense for Blackford. At that point, Blackford was able to hold on, keep it close. Game hovering back and forth, 2-3, 4 points either way. And at the end, Blackford able to hold on to the win.
Baker scored on 4 straight possessions there late in the fourth quarter. And that was what kept the Bruins afloat in terms of having a lead. And you're right, he did all of that one-on-one drives.
Well, I think that'll probably do things for us tonight. Glad you could join us. We'll be back here tomorrow. I expect we'll be back for the girls' game, which now sounds like we'll be starting around 11:30 to 12. They take on Oak Hill in a conference matchup. And then the boys will be back here tomorrow night. We'll have them as well. So a busy night here at Blackford High, or busy weekend here at Blackford High School with 3 games in just over 24 hours. So with that, we'll wish you a pleasant evening.